effort has been covered in the preceding lessons of this course, but it is again brought up in connection with this lesson for the purpose of indicating the necessity of forming alliances or organizations consisting of individuals who supply all of the necessary talent that may be needed for the attainment of the object in mind. In nearly all commercial undertakings, there is a need for at least three classes of talent, namely buyers, salespeople, and those who are familiar with finance. It will be readily seen that when these three classes organize and coordinate their efforts, they avail themselves, through this form of cooperation, of power which no single individual of the group possesses. Many a business fails because all of the people back of it are sales, financial people, or buyers. By nature, the most able salesmen are optimistic, enthusiastic, and emotional, while able financial people, as a rule, are unemotional, deliberate, and conservative. Both classes are essential to the success of a commercial enterprise, but either class will prove too much of a load for any business without the modifying influence of the other class. The United States of America is one of the richest and most powerful nations of the world. Upon analysis, it will be seen that this enormous power has grown out of the cooperative efforts of the states of the Union. Thus it is seen that the principle of organized cooperative effort, through the aid of which the individual may develop personal power, is the selfsame principle that must be employed in developing group power. Any great university affords an excellent example of the necessity of organized cooperative effort. The professorate is made up of men and women of highly specialized, though vastly different ability. One department is presided over by experts in literature, another department by expert mathematicians, another department by experts in chemistry, another department by experts in economic philosophy, another department by experts in medicine, another by experts in law, etc. The university as a whole is the equivalent of a group of colleges, each of which is directed by experts in its own line, whose efficiency is greatly increased through allied or cooperative effort that is directed by a single head. Analyze power, no matter where or in what form it may be found, and you will find organization and cooperation as the chief factors back of it. You will find these two principles in evidence in the lowest form of vegetation, no less than in the highest form of animal, which is man. Fortunes that are acquired through cooperative effort inflict no scars upon the hearts of their owners, which is more than can be said of fortunes that are acquired through conflict and competitive methods that border on extortion. The accumulation of material wealth, whether the object is that of bare existence or luxury, consumes most of the time that we put into this earthly struggle. If we cannot change this materialistic tendency of human nature, we can at least change the method of pursuing it by adopting cooperation as the basis of the pursuit. Let us keep in mind the fact that all success is based upon power, and power grows out of knowledge that has been organized and expressed in terms of action. It is not the schooling you have had that counts. It is the extent to which you express that which you learned from your schooling through well-organized and intelligently directed action. By no means would I belittle higher education, but I would offer hope and encouragement to those who have had no such education, provided they express that which they know, be it ever so little, in intensive action along constructive lines. Every office and every shop and every bank and every store and every other place of employment has its outstanding victims of procrastination. You can pick out these unfortunates all about you if you will begin to analyze those with whom you come in contact each day. If you will talk to them, you will observe that they have built up a false philosophy, somewhat of this nature. I am doing all I am paid to do, and I'm getting by. Yes, they are getting by, but that is all they are getting. In the lesson on imagination, you learned how to recombine old ideas into new plans. But no matter how practical your plans may be, they will be useless if they are not expressed in action. To dream dreams and see visions of the person you would like to be or the station in life you would like to obtain are admirable, provided you transform your dreams and visions into reality through intensive action. There are those who dream but do nothing more. There are others who both dream and transform these dreams into reality. They are the dreamer-doer types. There is another enemy which you must conquer before you can become a person of action, and that is the worry habit. Worry and envy and jealousy and hatred and doubt and fear are all states of mind which are fatal to action. In the second lesson of this course, you learned that your definite chief aim in life should be supported by a burning desire for its realization. You can have no burning desire for achievement when you are in a negative state of mind, no matter what the cause of that state of mind may be. To keep myself in a positive frame of mind, I have discovered a very effective gloom chaser. The gloom chaser to which I refer is a hearty laugh. When I feel out of sorts or inclined to argue with somebody over something that is not worthy of discussion, I know that I need a good hearty laugh. If I can find nothing really funny about which to laugh, I simply have a forced laugh. The effect is the same in both cases. 5 minutes of this sort of mental and physical exercise, for it is both, will stimulate action that is free from negative tendencies. Do not take my word for this. Try it. You cannot think fear and act courageously. You cannot think hatred and act in a kindly manner toward those with whom you associate. The dominating thoughts of your mind, meaning by this the strongest and deepest and most frequent of your thoughts, influence the physical action of your body.